You better come prepared. But seriously, knowing what to wear in Ireland in summer can literally make or break your trip. Fun fact about me, I'm Indigo Sahara if you're new here, and I actually grew up in Ireland. I lived in Ireland for a good portion of my childhood. I'm from the US, but we moved there and lived there for a variety of years. So I've spent many summers in Ireland, so I know exactly what to wear and what not to wear, which is what we're gonna go through today because you need to be prepared. Especially if you're coming from the US. If you're going to Ireland in summer, you might be expecting to wear shorts or tank tops or t-shirts. It is summer after all, but here's the thing. Ireland is windy and can be very cold. I can assure you that if you pack for a hot summer vacation, then you will be freezing on the Emerald Isle. And to give you reference before we dive into exactly what to wear and what not to wear, I am from Wisconsin, so I'm from a cold tundra snowy climate. So as I'm about to talk about how Ireland is cold, I come from a cold climate already. I'm not coming from a hot climate. So depending on where you're coming from, you might want to pack warmer or colder, just depending on what you are used to. If you're used to cold Midwest winters, then you can pretty much align exactly with what I'm about to say. If you're coming from a warmer destination, you might want to pack even more layers than what I'm about to say. I just wanted to give you a good gauge as to what cold really means. So what should you pack for a trip to Ireland in summer? Well, first of all, you are going to need a lightweight, waterproof, and windproof jacket. As you probably already know, it rains a lot in Ireland, and you do not want to be caught in the rain when you're out sightseeing for an entire day, soaking wet. It is not comfortable. You do not want to be in that situation. And while summer is the sunny season for Ireland, it is the best time to visit Ireland in terms of sunshine, potential sunshine. You'll probably encounter at least a little bit of rain on your trip. Definitely check the forecast before you go because it could change. But know going into it that it does rain a lot in Ireland. So you're gonna wanna have a jacket just in case. And even if it is sunny on your trip, it is windy. If you are going to the coast, like the Causeway Coast or the Cliffs of Moher, some other popular coasts, you're gonna want a coat because it is very, very, very windy, especially up on the cliffs and the coastlines. So you're gonna want a jacket just to protect you from the wind as well. I have a variety of recommendations for jackets to give you an idea of like if you have a jacket that is similar to them that you could bring or if you need one. My favorite jacket to wear in Ireland in summer is probably the Eddie Bauer Charlie jacket. It is a super thick raincoat that is warm. I wore it in Iceland, which is even colder than Ireland, and I don't recall being cold at all. It's waterproof, obviously. It's a rain jacket. It has a great hood that actually comes down far enough where you're not getting rain on your face. And again, it's thick, high quality material. I love this jacket. Another really good Eddie Bauer option that I love is it's called the Weather Edge Pro. And this is a thinner rain jacket, windbreaker type material. It's still very warm. I wore it in Washington when we were in the mountains in Washington, and it was still warm, not as thick or as warm as the Charlie jacket, but still a great option from Eddie Bauer. Although the Charlie jacket is thicker and warmer, I still think that this would be fine in Ireland in summer based on my experience, especially because lately it seems like Ireland's been going through a warm spell. So if it's gonna be warmer when you're there, a lighter weight one that's more like a waterproof windbreaker might even be a better option, but both are great options. Another brand that's very similar to the Charlie jacket from Eddie Bauer, I was actually gifted this waterproof, windproof jacket from Alpine Design, and it's really cute. The cute part that I love is that it has these patches on the sleeves. One says Mountain Rescue, the other says Rocky Mountain Search and Rescue Team. Obviously it doesn't necessarily go with the theming of Ireland. It's more like US National Park vibes, but I think it's really cute and it was a really nice gift from them. So I wanted to mention that as well, just so you had another option. It is great thick material like that Charlie jacket. So it is warmer and it's also longer too. If you like longer jackets, it's not like a full length raincoat. You don't necessarily need like a full length rain jacket, but if you like a longer one, this is a great one that isn't too long and doesn't take up too much suitcase space. Moving to some more rain gear. Number 2, you're gonna want a pair of waterproof walking shoes. You're gonna be walking a lot during your trip in Ireland, whether you're staying in Dublin or Galway or Belfast, whether you're staying in the city Or if you're traveling outside and doing some hiking, some walking, some sightseeing, you're gonna be walking either way. You're gonna be walking a lot. So you're gonna want comfortable walking shoes. But like I said, it also rains in Ireland quite a bit, so you're gonna wanna be prepared for that too. You don't wanna wear like your nice leather boots or like even your nice tennis shoes. I mean, you can, they won't get like soaking wet, but I don't know. I just prefer it to bring waterproof comfortable walking shoes instead, and that is my Teva sandals. I have the Teva Veras and I have repurchased these like 4 times because I keep wearing them out. I love them so much. They're great for hiking too, great for camping trips, also great for Ireland, Iceland type trips as well because they are waterproof. Mine are a little bit muddy right now because I just wore them on a camping trip. But yeah, I always wear these when I go to Ireland in summer because they're comfortable walking shoes, they have good arch support, and they're waterproof, so I don't have to worry about them getting wet at all. Also, I know that I keep saying that like Ireland's cold. It's not so cold where you can't wear sandals in the summer usually. My feet have never been freezing in Ireland in summer, even though it can be on the chillier side. It's mainly just like your upper half. The part that's getting hit by wind is what feels cold. So I've never had an issue in summertime wearing Teva sandals in terms of temperature, but that's just something to keep in mind. Also, another really hot take is that you do not need rain boots in Ireland. I feel like so many people say you need to bring rain boots or wellies, as they say in Ireland. You do not need full-size rain boots, in my opinion, if you have waterproof shoes especially, because honestly, the rain in Ireland is usually more like a mist than a downpour. Like here in North America, when it's raining, it's downpouring. So if you're outside, you're getting soaked, right? There, you do still get wet. You can still definitely get soaked, but it's not like downpouring rain that's creating huge puddles. Here we get big puddles when it rains, so we maybe want rain boots. There aren't as many puddles from my experience anyway. So my family, we never pack rain boots when we go to Ireland because they're just not necessary, and they take up a huge amount of suitcase space and they're heavy, they take up your suitcase weight. So I usually just skip them and go for waterproof sandals instead. You can take that advice as you will. Most bloggers I feel like would recommend bringing rain boots, but I don't. So, and we never had them when I lived there as a kid either. That's just my opinion. Other than the sandals, like I mentioned, for your upper half, you're gonna wanna pack warm. You're gonna wanna err towards the side of warm packing when you are thinking about what clothes to wear in Ireland. And while you might get lucky with some 75-ish degree weather Fahrenheit in Ireland on your trip, definitely check the weather before you pack for that, for 70 degrees and up, because it's usually around more like the 60s from my experience. It's not shorts and tank top weather. The majority of the time it is not shorts and tank top weather. Even on the warm days, it's like jeans and t-shirt weather more than it is shorts and tank top weather, if that makes sense. So that being said, number 3, you're gonna want full length pants. Do not wear shorts in Ireland in summer unless your forecasted temperatures are like 80 degrees Fahrenheit and above. If they're not, skip the shorts, bring full length pants, because again, that wind can be very cold, even in the summertime. Instead, opt for jeans, slacks, or even yoga pants. Yoga pants are perfectly acceptable in Ireland. People tend to dress up more in Europe than in the States or in Canada. However, leggings are perfectly acceptable too. Ireland's definitely less formal, I feel like, than like continental Europe or even England. Anyways, just throwing that out there, like leggings are acceptable. Yes, you may see locals wear jeans and slacks more, but leggings are perfectly fine, especially if you're gonna be hiking or backpacking, that sort of thing, that's totally fine. All that to say, full length pants are usually gonna be the most comfortable there. Number 4, you're gonna wanna pack a lot of layers. Think t-shirts and sweaters or sweatshirts and your lightweight jacket over. Layers will allow you to adjust easily as the day goes on in terms of weather. Like it could be chilly and really windy in the morning. You're gonna want your sweatshirt, you're gonna want your jacket, but towards the middle of the day, it might be sunny, the sun might be out, it might be warmer, so then you wanna de-layer. Layers will give you the opportunity to kind of adjust with the weather throughout the day, which is why layers are really important in Ireland in summertime. Number 5, you are gonna want sunglasses, because even though it notoriously rains a lot, and even though it is chillier than some other summer destinations, it is very sunny when it is sunny. The sun is very bright. So if you are sightseeing like the Causeway Coast, which is my favorite part of Ireland, or Cliffs of Moher, or the Ring of Kerry, those types of areas or even Dublin for that matter, you are gonna want sunglasses if it's sunny out. As you can imagine, it is usually way too windy to wear a hat in Ireland in summer. Your hat could just totally blow away, if I'm being honest. So that's why I prefer bringing sunglasses over a hat in terms of sun protection in Ireland in summer, because it is windy and it's just annoying to like hold your hat when the wind is gusting, you know, that's kind of annoying. So sunglasses are my preferred sun protection in Ireland in summer as opposed to a hat. I mean, not that you can't bring a hat, obviously, but just know that it is also usually windy. Number 6, you will probably want to bring a small backpack or day pack with you in Ireland. When you're sightseeing, you're probably not gonna be at your hotel much during the day, and you're probably not gonna have easy access to your hotel. So you're gonna wanna bring like all of your daily essentials, like your portable charger, your phone, your camera, you know, hand sanitizer, water bottle, whatever, snacks, lunch, packed lunches, all of that good stuff you're gonna want. You'll probably need a backpack to wear on your days out. That's what we usually do. And if you're tight on packing space, just use that small backpack as your personal item on the plane. It'll fit right under the seat in front of you, and then you have a nice day pack when you're there. And lastly, if you wanna know how to dress like a local in Ireland in summer, here's a good outfit idea to give you ideas of what to pack. To dress like a local in Ireland, opt for fashionable outfits that include nice jeans or pants, in-style shirts, sweaters, and nice jackets. Again, like I said, they tend to be a little bit less casual than North America, but more casual than like France or Italy, in my opinion anyway. So whenever I go to Ireland and I want to kind of fit in with the locals, I'll wear slacks or jeans and a blouse, usually under a sweater or a sweatshirt and or my lightweight jacket. If you have any more questions about what to wear in Ireland in summer, whether you're going in June, July, August, or even May, September, and you're kind of unsure in those shoulder seasons, leave a comment and I will try my best to help you. I hope this video was helpful. I am so excited for you to see Ireland. It is my second home. I love Ireland. It is very special to me. So I'm excited for you to experience it. I do have lots of Ireland travel guides on my website, so I will link all of those in the description and you can check those out, kind of get a feel for where you want to go, good photo spots, all of that jazz. Other than that, I will see you in next week's video. So for now, ciao.